Hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it's already going off in the chat. Hi, I'm Lucy. This is Mara.
Hello.
How are you doing, Mara?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for doing this and for making the video. This is the first music video of mine that I haven't directed. I don't know if you knew that either.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Mara is in Italy, and I had no part in this video, and Mara did everything. So if you have questions about it, she will know the answers. But do y'all want to watch the video? We could watch the video first and then talk about it.
It's good for me.
Cool. Well, let's play it. Bestie, I'm hiding in the bath. That's fine.
Rachel was a year older when I was in the second grade. I thought she might know everything. I took her word like a golden ring. I asked her how to win my man, and she said, I know just the thing. Gave me lip gloss and a hair toss, and after school, a lesson in kissing. She called me by the name of her crush. I couldn't decide if she was cold or Justin. I think I called her baby or darling most of the time. I take turns being seduced, imagining the day would come into use, imagining the day we'd start breaking hearts and taking names. She wanted a 3-story house. I wanted to live by a body of water with my children and a father. Children and a father. 3 sons and a beautiful daughter. Rachel's family moved out of town. I don't remember when we stopped hanging out, but I still wear a letter or a charm on my bracelet, and wonder if she thinks of me as a first kiss.
Yay! It's so cute.
So nice to watch it together, actually.
Yeah, that was really cute. Yeah, especially since we couldn't be together for any part of making it. It's nice to watch it with you. So, a lot of people were talking about how awesome the girlie in the video is. Do you want to talk about her at all?
Yes, definitely. So she was an amazing surprise because I didn't know her. Like, her name is Anna, and she's Italian. She's 11 years old. She's a young actress. She wants to be an actress, but she has done just modeling in the last years, and this is like her first actual role. So she was super excited to be like the main character, and also it was kind of funny because she was like. She was super serious about it, even like in the funny part. And at the beginning, she was very tense, I could say. But then after just the first scene, she actually was co-directing the video with me.
Oh,
It was so cute. And
I love that.
another funny thing is that she was leaving the room. That was amazing because we were like moving stuff and moving lights for sets and things, and she was on bed, like she was drawing and she was making like things that we could use in the graphics. And so yeah, it was actually like she was there living the song. It's incredible.
Wow. I can't wait to meet her one day, hopefully, and you in Italy. But yeah, she did so good. Please tell her that
I will.
she's amazing.
Super excited about this.
Mhm.
But she was telling me about, because I didn't know she was dreaming of being an actress, and she was telling me how she loves Millie Bobby Brown, and she knew everything about her. So I think
wow.
she's actually studying acting. So I believe she will be an actress one day.
That's so cool. Good for her. I see some people asking if I've talked to Rachel. I have not, and I would like to, but I don't know. It's weird when you write about people who have real lives in a way that fictionalizes them and makes them a character, because I don't need her to answer for who she was at 7 or 8 years old, or like now that this is like out there as like a story about her. I don't want that to be like the overpowering element of her life. So yeah, I don't like the idea of like overwhelming people or being like, here's a song. I do it occasionally, but yeah, we haven't talked since like elementary school, literally. I did find some photos of us though, and it's just like,
Do you have it there with you?
Do I have what?
Yeah, do you have it with you now, the photos?
No, I don't have the photos. I should find them, but again, like I don't really need to put her on blast, like specifically. I see people loving the collage wall, and that was all you. So if you want to talk about that.
Well, I built it with my team, so all the people that were basically most of the people that were part of the video, and as well Claudia, the stylist, helped me. All my team, Martina was on board for this. So it's basically the collage I've always wanted in my room, and I actually did it when I was a child. But yeah, we used lots of like old magazine because I had like in my whole room I had lots of stuff that I kept. And when I actually listened to the song, it made me feel like I was in my room alone, like spending time. You know, when you have that age that you can't really go out by yourself, but you want to do everything, and you're kind of stuck at home doing things. Yeah, so that we made the collage out of like old magazine and old like memories, and we all took part of it. Like we put postcards. Everybody put some stuff that was from their childhood. Yeah.
I wish I had been there. That like sounds like such a good atmosphere. And it was so spot on. And we had a conversation before you went and did it where I was just like, yeah, like, you know, me and my friends all had pictures of like pretty women for like inspiration on our walls. Like, I think that's like a nascent gay experience, is like getting a beauty magazine and being like, oh, I love this makeup, or like, she's so pretty, like I aspire to look like her, when like maybe you are just attracted to the person in the magazine. So I love all the little bits, like, you know, really like smoky eye model bits, and like it just felt very accurate. And I love that her room is so dirty. Like everything around on the floor, and like it's just, you know, unrefined in a way that's realistic. So props to you. Very good.
Thank you. It was actually realistic at one point when Anna was leaving the room. So like she was actually in a room and we were like filming around. So it felt it was like a bedroom.
Wow. What did you just throw it away when you were done?
The collage?
Yeah.
No. We kept it. We have it.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah. That's great.
If you come to Milan, definitely we'll have a look at the collage together.
Yeah. I'll put it up behind me at a show if I come play Milan. Okay, let's scroll around and see some questions. What's your favorite thing about the music video that people might not notice? We should both answer this. For me, I love at the very end, I guess people probably do notice it, but I love her putting on the lipstick and kissing the mirror. Just because that the whole video, she could just be anybody, and then it kind of has this like, oh, maybe that's Lucy herself with the lipstick. So I thought that was cute. But what about you?
I have a very funny moment to share with you guys. It was at one point we forgot to film the brooch scene when like she put like a heart-shaped brooches in front of the camera. We wanted to shoot it at the park, but then the light was going off, so we came back to the studio and we had to film it there. But Hannah took off her shoes and she wanted to draw. So at one point I was like, Hannah, come, we have to shoot this. And she was like, okay, sure. She came with her shoes. I was like, you have to put your shoes on because you have like the brooches there. And she's like, okay, fine. I'll just keep them there. And she put the shoes just behind the brooches, and she didn't wear it. And she's still filming like that. So she's like, it looks so much better. Trust me. And we actually did it that way.
Wow.
Yeah, so I
That's
like.
so cool that she like understands like a little bit about filmmaking just from being like a creative
She was incredible.
person.
When we didn't really do many times the scene because she was very good, but the mural scene we did it like a couple of times, and every time before I was saying something, she was like, "Can someone clean the mural, please, before I do another kiss?" She was
Oh,
like,
I love it.
so good.
She said, if I had been like the star of anything when I was 11, I feel like I would act the same way. You know, I'd be like, do this, do this.
Yeah,
And,
but she was so on point, like
yeah,
perfect, like assistant as well. I was like, God, incredible.
that's awesome. I heard, I didn't hear anything. I just read a question about like when I started writing this, and I think I started to write it in like 2016, actually. And I finished it in 2017. Actually, when I was on a road trip with Julian going to Memphis, I like finished it in the car. And it's the first song that I wrote for home video. And kind of like all the other songs were informed by this one, but then they took a different direction, started to be like a little less lighthearted and fun and a little more like serious or like lush and atmospheric, whereas like this is just punky and cute. And so we recorded it at the same time as all the songs from home video, and just like cut it because it was too cute. Like it stood out amongst the other songs. So yeah, I've been holding on to it for like a really long time, so it's really nice to be able to show it. Okay. Let's see. How'd you come up with the posters with phone numbers? Such a great idea. Thank you. I thought that was cute. I don't know if you knew about this, Mara, but we put out these flyers that said like, afraid to make the first move, like call this number for kissing lessons. It didn't have my name on it or anything. And we put them up in like New York, LA, Chicago, and Richmond, where I'm from. And I don't know, I like finding a way for the people who actually care and would get excited to get the music first. Like some fans found it and started to share it with each other, and like yeah, it's just nice to be able to let like the people that genuinely care the most interact with the music in like a fun way before anyone else. But yeah, I guess they're still up. I heard that some people are stealing them, like just like taking them off the walls.
Dial a phone number as well. Like if you dial a phone number, what happens?
Oh, so it said like kissing lessons, Lucy Dacus, and then it like played the song, but with like phone quality, so it like didn't sound that good.
That's amazing.
But yeah, I'm glad that was fun for people. I like coming up with stuff like that. What inspired the song? What's the story behind it? I mean, straight up the lyrics are like what happened, which has been happening more and more in my songwriting. But yeah, I was so nervous about my first kiss, like as a child. Like I guess I watched enough TV that I knew that I had to be stressed out about this. And I was like in first grade, just like worried it was going to happen to me and I was going to be bad at it. And so my friend Rachel offered to give me kissing lessons, and after school I'd go to her house and we would just make out and like pretend to be each other's crush. And I looked forward to it so much. And like at the time had no inclination that was gay, or like I didn't know that being gay was a thing. And now in retrospect I'm like, wow, why did I love that so much? I also feel like I really liked role playing like the boy. Like I've been thinking about like just early like gender exploration, which like you wouldn't call it that. And no one in my life called it that. Like no adults were talking about gender as like gender was such a fixed thing growing up. So I don't know, I'm still trying to be more thoughtful and playful with deconstructing what I learned as a kid about sexuality and gender. let me see. We will play it at the upcoming shows in February and in March and April and probably forever. Let me scroll up. I keep trying to scroll up and then it goes back down. Did you see any questions, Mara, about the video?
So someone said Game Boy Advance before. That was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite part? Was Rachel a real name?
Yes. Which I just forgot to change, and I think it's fine. It's just a first name. Rachel's not the same person from Triple Dog Dare. I just have common themes amongst people that I've known. Oh my gosh. So how did we end up working on this together? I knew that I was too busy to make a video, which was hard for me because, like I said, I've directed all, like I'm a proud film school dropout and really like making videos. And we had like a couple directors send in pitches that you probably know. And Mara like just got it. Like she sent this mood board and like all these images and like a kind of like list of what would happen throughout the video. And it just fit like exactly what I had in mind. So it was actually easier to like let go of control just because I felt like you understood the assignment.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I don't know if I'm too nostalgic of that time but I kind of feel like it's a very like I don't know. I was very interested to depict that kind of moment in your life where when you discover like the first kisses and the first love. Like I mean, first emotions really, because you don't really understand what's going on at the moment. But yeah, I was super excited to kind of draw all these introspective dream about a kid as well, like a kind of journey of like growth and
yeah. I saw something about like how much of the set design was taken from my life, and I think you getting the Discman, like the CD player,
yeah,
and the Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret book. Like there are a couple specific things. Like most of it is just Mara being genius, getting different stuff. But we talked about the boa and like I think the costuming is so great too. Whoever did styling did such a good job. I like want all those outfits in my size now. I've been kind of in like a gowns and jewels era of my life, and I feel like boa kind of fits in. Like maybe I should start getting into boas.
Yeah, the Lilac one is amazing. You should actually.
Yeah. Judy Blume, iconic. Yes.
I'm gonna read that book because I never read it.
I mean, it's for kids. I actually kind of forget like the point of it, but I loved it as a kid. And also like I grew up religious, and the whole like, are you there, God? Like that was me. It's like, hello, sir. Would you ever create a short film? Yeah, if I get the guts to do it. Is Kissing Lessons the indication of a new Lucy era? I mean, it's old. That's what's funny is I wrote it like 5 years ago. So I don't know. I don't really like to stay in one lane for too long. I just like, it's not interesting to me. So maybe I'll do more like this. Maybe I won't. But it is fun. And it's like less than 2 minutes, which some of you I see are mad at me for. But I think it's fun.
About the song that is so short that it's super punk. Because you don't really the song to be so short, and rarely it happens nowadays to have like a song that I think it was something cool about the song that it was very short.
Thank you. Yeah, I see like Kissing Lessons 10-minute version. maybe as a writing exercise, I will try doing something like that. I don't know if it'll be good.
We can make a short on the longest version.
We can make a short movie, true. Honestly, what I would really love to make a short movie of is Triple Dog Dare, because that song is like, I think 8 minutes long, maybe even 9 or something. I'm seriously looking it up. Like, Triple Dog Dare. This is unnecessary. I don't need to do this right now. But yeah, it's almost 8 minutes. So that would be like a whole movie. The shortness is part of the art. Yes, thank you. Any more questions? Or if I didn't answer, just type it again, because this chat's too fast. I guess, have you seen Brando's trending on TikTok? I haven't seen that, though I like TikTok. What is your favorite part of the song? Do you have a favorite part?
Yeah, my favorite part, I think, is just like when we start with the music bit, because I go a little bit crazy in that. Like every time we were editing, it was like do 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 do.
Yeah, the instrumental's fun. Yeah. I love when she's running past all the murals in the video. Like, what a cool place. Was that like a school or something? What is that?
It is. It's like it's the wall that divides the park and the school, and I think like actually students done that on the wall.
That's really cute. I love it. I think maybe my favorite part is children and their father being like, she wanted a 3-story house. I wanted to live by a body of water with my children and their father. Children, like saying it twice is like, it feels a little like I'm trying to convince myself that that's what I want, you know? I don't know if that comes across, but that was kind of the intention. Where can we find more work from Mara?
You can find it on my Instagram or on my website.
Cool.
Thanks.
Just asking. Google. What's your kissing advice for younger you?
That's a good question.
I actually I have lots of opinions about kissing. I loved kissing as a kid. I had like a nickname. Okay, actually can't believe I'm saying this, but when I was in kindergarten, I used to like convince kids to play kissing with me, and the parents in the kindergarten class would call me Luscious Lips Lucy. I can't believe I just like chose to say that, but I think that kissing is a compatibility thing. Like, I don't think that there's like good and bad kissers. Like, everybody's into different stuff. And yeah, like sometimes you can kind of like learn what somebody else likes. But I believe in like the sparks fly thing. Like when you kiss someone and you're like, oh, and you like feel it in your gut. Y'all are just like gonna make fun of me for that. But yeah, that's my kissing advice. If it's not working, don't force it. And it's okay if it's an important part of your relationship. If you're with somebody, you're going to be kissing them a lot. And if it just isn't fun, that can be a deal breaker. Everybody. Will it be your new poster for Winter Tour? Yes. My boyfriend and I made out for the first time to kissing lessons as a joke, but then we weren't joking. LMAO. Good on you. Luscious Lips Lucy is a good drag name. Yes. I really just offered up this information. The song is your inner gay speaking? I guess so. Hi, Ty. New music and making. Always new music. Always. like whenever I put out a record, I usually have like a full record's worth of music done. So yeah, I have no idea. It'll be a really long time before it comes out, but that's kind of nice because it takes the pressure off. Can you talk about "Do you think of me as your first kiss" line? Yeah, I think that that's kind of a common queer experience. Like, if you kiss people in your youth, like, I guess as you get older, maybe the world teaches you that like wasn't legitimate, or like just because it wasn't within like a dating relationship, or it wasn't like publicly known. There's lots of ways that you can like delegitimize yourself. So yeah, I still wonder, if I count that as my first kiss, or if she counts that as her first kiss. I think actually I don't like count it as my first like kiss, like as an experience that I like told my friends about and told my mom about. Like, I think it's like a different category. It was a first, but I think like I have a different first kiss story, I broke up with my girlfriend over text while listening to Night Shift. Damn. I mean, technically she broke up with me. Okay. Well, seems like y'all just chatting. I don't know if you have any more. Oh, do you have any more home video music videos planned? Not right now, but I have an idea. So we'll see if it ever happens. Does Rachel know about the song? I don't know. Rachel, if you're out there, hit me up. Yes, the lipstick is Ruby Woo. Cool. What's the other first kiss story? Just like outside the bus. It's really not that interesting, but it is with the person that VBS is about. That was my first kiss. Was there a conscious choice to not include Rachel in the video? Is that something like, I think I know why Rachel isn't in the video, but what do you think about that, Mara?
Well, at one point, like, because we thought about it at the beginning, because we thought about having like two characters, but then at one point I was like, when we talked about it, it was more like a journey of one. It was more like about her memories of it, like recreating the old feeling of like, we didn't really want like the character to interact and having like ordinary life in that moment. It was more like I'm thinking about what happened and I play around it and I'm still thinking about it. So it's all about memories and feeling that someone has inside, I guess, more than really like action between two people.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that it's so smart to not give everything away. Like if we had just done a video that was like note for note what happened in the song, it would just be like so plain. I don't know, like it would just be redundant in a way. So for it to be about her kind of like reminiscing, and she goes from being like bored to having a lot of energy, and that just feels like childhood, just like being bored and having a lot of energy. So yeah. I thought it was great, just her.
And also I think that like with two people, like with two kids as well, could have been like more difficult to have like that intimate feeling that we got just with one, because Anna was actually able to, when I explained to her the story, she was actually like listening properly. She got way into it, and so she was really like in a room and playing the role. And I think with two it could have been like more banal in a way, that like we could have ruined that intimate moment.
Did such a good job. I feel like maybe we're nearing the end of this, but thank you for making time to talk with me. It's so nice to have watched the video with you, Mara.
Thank you for having me. It was so much fun to know all the gossip about the first kiss as well. I'm curious.
Yes. Lots of good goss. Cool. Well, thanks everybody. And thank you, Mara, for such a good video. And I'm glad y'all like the song. So I think I'm going to sign off.
Bye-bye.
Bye.